Hello everybody, we are here in the studio and we decided to carry on working today rather than stop to film the vlog because we've still got quite a lot to get done. I am mostly onto decorating props and set and that kind of thing. Noel is frantically trying to papier-mâché the last pieces that need covering.
I mean, the good thing now, I suppose, is that we're basically in a position where there's nothing complicated left to make.
We
I
hope.
think that's fair to say, isn't it?
Yeah,
We
I think
hope,
so.
yeah. I mean, nothing that we're aware of left that's complicated to make. So we at least feel like we're in the final stretch, as it were, as far as the creation of all the set and props is going, because there are things left to papier-mâché and there are things left to be stained and decorated, but that's all there is left to do now. There isn't a bunch of stuff left that still needs making or still needs working out, so that's nice at least, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Yeah. There's still a fair amount to be done, but it does at least feel like we're nearing the end.
Yeah, we're getting there. That's a very loud noise that's just appeared.
I might just pause for a moment while that helicopter passes overhead. So what exactly are you doing at the moment?
What exactly are you doing? I am just putting the finishing touches to this ship's wheel. So I am basically, I'll show you, I'll lift it up now. I have covered I've stained the ship's wheel with coffee and, sorry, that's my phone. Stained the ship's wheel with coffee, and I have put some sort of black sketchy lines on with a kind of paint marker pen. And the last thing I was just doing then was just sticking on some bits of text fabric just to tie it in, as we like to do with our shows, and just putting a little bit of coffee stain over those as well. So that's the look that we're going for all of the set.
Yeah.
It's sort of map-like. I think we mentioned it. We showed you a little sample square
Yes.
that we'd done.
Good.
So that then, like that. So
I
think I've done. I think it looks all right.
Yeah, I think it looks brilliant.
That's
I'm
probably
really,
enough.
really happy with how that's come out, because that does, that achieves exactly the effect that we wanted, as far as I'm concerned. It has that look as if it was drawn on a piece of old parchment and then it's literally kind of come off the page.
And this sort of sketchy thing I think I mentioned before is based on the little sketch drawings, the sort of pen and ink drawings that are in the novel. So yeah, I think it works quite nicely. The back is just that. I think, I don't know what you think, I don't think I need to do the same thing to the back as I've done to the front.
No, I don't think so. I think in a sense, actually, it gives an idea that it is
a flat drawing.
a front page.
Yeah, exactly.
It's blank paper on the opposite side.
I'll go with that for now. So yeah, that's that one. And I need to now pick up, I'll show you. I've done 2 maps today. I've got Lilliput and Blefuscu here, which are for a kind of illustrated lecture sequence that we do in Lilliput. And I think they look all right. Quite pleased with how they've come out.
Mm-hmm.
Again, they're just coffee stained on the back. They're all slightly sticky because they've only just been stained.
It smells great in here, though. If you like coffee,
It smells like a coffee shop.
this is the place to be right now.
Yeah,
'cause
absolutely.
It smells fantastic.
And I've got lots of little tiny bits of text fabric on my table here, which I'm not going to throw. And this is the point where I don't throw any tiny bits away, because actually sometimes one of them that you've cut that wasn't the right shape for something else becomes the right shape for a different prop. So I now need to pick up another one. I'm going to pick up a lamp now, I think, and start trying to put some lines on that, which is going to be a little bit trickier because it's a bit of more of a weird shape.
Yes, sure.
We've been doing rehearsals this week. We've had our first week of rehearsals. They've gone well so far. We got to the end of the show in a rough sort of sketchy way. It helped that we'd done the R&D before, I think it's safe to say, simply because there's a lot of quite big problems to solve and big pictures to make, and so at least we had an idea for each thing when we came up. We weren't sort of standing there for hours scratching our heads thinking, oh, what on earth could we do? We'd already done the head scratching. That's not to say that we've stuck with everything we came up with for the R&D. We've definitely, we were open to change, but at least it meant that.
Well, we had a starting place. We're not
starting
starting from a blank page.
It's not a blank page, no, exactly.
Yeah, which is always really helpful.
So that's been nice. I mean, it's been going fine. Noel and I have been working very long days, so we've been sort of coming in before rehearsals to get a few bits done and staying late after rehearsals. But it's always that way at this point in the process, and it is definitely, it's worth kind of just keeping sort of ploughing on really. Otherwise, we'll end up having to continue to do it right up until the wire. I think was going to.
Yeah.
We're getting there. It's funny because things always take slightly longer. Often take slightly longer than you hope they might. But such is life. This is the outer shell, the top bit of one of the ship's lamps. You see, I missed a bit with the coffee there, so I'll just pop that on. Now I'm going to try and work out where to draw the little sketchy lines. It's interesting because you don't want to draw them all the way around everything because it's too much, but equally you don't want to draw too little, they just look weird.
No.
So it's getting a balance with that. I've got a pencil here, so I will start with that.
It's another one of those things that is quite hard to plan for, really, isn't it? You have to kind of
basically have to riff it,
follow your gut
and hope that I don't muck it up, because unfortunately for me, if I do muck it up, we'll have to recover it. That's the only way we can rectify the mistake, which will be a bit annoying. I mean, I was making costumes yesterday as well, so Gulliver now has a costume. There's 2 other members of cast, me and another chap, and he's also got a costume. I will be making mine next week. So everything is nearly there with the costumes, actually. There's not too many. We don't like to have massive costume changes, as we mentioned before. Puppets are all made? Some need clothes. But
yeah, I think puppets are all made. A couple of them just need clothes or little bits of detail here and there, but all of the puppets are made, which is nice because there are quite a variety of different puppets.
Yeah, different kinds.
Yeah, sort of different for each land, and so there were different things to work out and different things to get finished for each one. So it's nice to sort of feel like we're on top of that as well, and that those have all been polished off. I have painted up the set, so the few things that needed painting that aren't being decorated in this way have been done. So that will be ready to go back up at the end of today.
It's basically just black spray paint on certain things, isn't it?
Yeah, basically. And as you can see, I'm just papier-mâchéing the remaining things that need covering, so I'm just working on a fork at the moment. So I'll have this finished shortly, and then it can go and be covered with the coffee or tea?
Coffee, I think, for the fork. Yeah, we've got some eggs. They're going to go a kind of tea colour, so they're slightly lighter.
And then it really is kind of all go at the moment, because we will then, at the end of the day, we will clear all of this away, reset the studio for rehearsals again, which start first thing tomorrow morning. And at some point in the meantime, we'll try and have a look at our lines as well, because obviously we have to be learning all that stuff and stay on top of that too.
We will be working the music as well this weekend. So Dan is in his studio helping us with a few more bits that we needed, just variations really on the stuff that he'd composed for us already. So yeah, it's all happening.
So yeah, you can understand, hopefully, after that explanation, why we didn't pause and take a minute just to kind of do a separate little vlog. We thought we'd just get on with work and
get to see the reality of our lives.
Yeah, this is the truth.
This is the truth. No filter.
Meanwhile, as we keep saying, the tickets for Edinburgh, I haven't checked again recently, but they have been still.
People are still buying them. Still
trickling along, still going along. So, as we said last time, there are a few shows now that are actually getting quite full. So thank you so much to everybody and anybody who's coming along to join us and who's bought a ticket already. That is absolutely amazing.
Makes us feel very happy.
Yeah, especially when you're as tired as we are at the moment, and you've still got like a lot of work ahead of you. It's nice to know that there are people who are interested in the work and who are coming along. So if you're thinking about going, obviously the tickets are on sale now, and I'll put a link in the description. So it is worth booking ahead. And again, yeah, thanks if you have already booked. Otherwise, thanks again for watching. Welcome to new subscribers, and give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment if you've got any questions. If there's anything you particularly like to see or know, just ask us. We'll do our best to answer. Otherwise, we're going to get on with everything, and we'll see you again very shortly. All right, thanks.